You know, I say this on my channel a lot, and I say this because I try to help brothers not make the horrendous mistake that we see a lot of brothers make, and that is, for one, not knowing the law, and for two, breaking the law. And to the person who says, how is he finished? Well, I'm going to show you today, because I see you in the comment section already capping. There's a new video that has been released today in 4K. And Big Tigger's done. I'm finna tell y'all why he's done. And he's going to prison for a long time. And I'm finna tell y'all why. Now, you may ask in the comment section why, but somebody needs to question you because you obviously... Now, this altercation, this footage, I'm going to show everybody watching this video. I'm going to show everybody watching this video. Because, see, I'm going to prove what I got to say. See, I don't come on YouTube just running my mouth. When I come on YouTube and say something, I have 1,000% evidence of what I'm saying. And you can go look up the law yourself. And this is why he was arrested. And this is why he's facing 21 years in prison with a mandatory minimum of 3 years. And I'm going to show y'all something. Hold on. So everybody who says all that yelling ain't shit, okay, buddy, no problem. Whatever. He's going to prison, nigga. And I'm show you why. Now, this altercation, the footage stems from that same incident inside the home. Now, this is a different part of that, right? That's according to court documents and police warrants, and argument began over the text messages. Now, remember, she's being sued because the other girl, his co-host at the radio station, said, hey, this isn't true. You defamed my character. She says, no, I have evidence. I have text messages, and I have other evidence to prove what I'm saying. There was a reason Big Tigger did not want that phone in her hands. He did not want her to see that phone for a reason, right? Now, you can argue over whether or not she could have had the phone, should have had the phone, whatever that. Okay, cool, no problem. Big Tigger never filed a police report and said that she stole the phone. So you can't say nothing. But let's keep going. Let's keep going, you guys. And I'm going to show y'all why niggas is getting locked up every day. Because they stuck on stupid. Now, hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all this. The struggle. The arrest affidavit states, this is the arrest affidavit, that Big Tigger began recording his wife, prompting her to grab his phone. This led to a physical struggle over the device, which matched the description of this leaked video I just showed y'all. Let's keep going. That's in the news. Following an investigation by the Sandy Springs Police Department, right? Now, I'm going to show y'all this, right? I'm going to show y'all this, right? And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to lullaby these niggas in the comment section. Following an investigation by the Sandy Springs Police Department, Big Tigger was arrested on June the 20th, right? 2026, he faces charges of aggravated battery and cruelty to children in the 3rd degree. You're hearing from this video, the youngster. Now you're getting a picture of the youngster telling him, bro, chill, man. What you doing, bro? Chill. Let her go, bro. What you doing? Right? He don't want to let it go. That's where he's going to prison for that and the other situation y'all saw in the other room. I'm finna show you right now. He has publicly denied the allegations following the release of the ring camera footage and ongoing legal battle. He announced he's stepping away from his radio show. That's cap. They made him step away. You better believe they made him step away, because you can't have somebody who's being charged with that facing 21 years in prison on your radio station. But let's keep going. Ticket. Why is he going to prison? Because, you nimwits, in the state of Georgia, a husband cannot legally force his wife out of a room. Let me read this again. Let me read this again. Let me read this again. A husband cannot legally force his wife out of a room or the marital residence using physical force, intimidation, or self-help measure. This is why he's going to prison, right? Doing so bypasses the legal system and can result in severe criminal charges and family court penalties. The law addresses this situation across 3 distinct legal frameworks. This is why he's going to prison. 1, criminal law and family violence. Under Georgia law, see, a lot of these niggas don't know the law. That's why these niggas going to prison crying, hey man, they doing me dirty. No, nigga, you don't know the law. Under Georgia law, using physical force to move, block, or evict a spouse immediately crosses into criminal territory under the Georgia Family Violence Act, OCGA, right? 1913-1. Go look it up yourself. Right? I'm giving y'all the information so y'all can look this up yourself, because there's a whole bunch of fools that don't know nothing about nothing that's on YouTube. And I'm finna show you this, right? Now, let's get into this, y'all. Simple battery. Physically grabbing, pushing, dragging a spouse to remove them from a room or the house. Let me say this again to the person who say he didn't hurt her. You're not listening. Brother, he's arrested. I'm showing you something, brother. Use your brains. He's going to prison. See, let me say this to y'all again. He didn't file a report to the police, did he? About his phone being stolen, did he? Did he file a report to the police and say, hey, man, she stole my phone, man? No, the police knew this in the police report. And from the circumstances, they obviously felt like that it wasn't enough to charge him. But see, y'all not using y'all brains. I'm going to finish show y'all. So he is literally grabbing her in this video. This is 4K right here. 4K with the youngin telling him, hey, bro, stop, man. What you doing? Now, listen. I want y'all to listen. Read the law. This is it. See, this is the thing. I'm not making the laws. I'm reading the laws to you and telling you why he's going to prison. And I'm trying to help y'all to stop these other nimwits from going to prison too, for doing the same dumb shit if you in Georgia. Physical grabbing or dragging a spouse to remove them from a room of the house constitutes battery or simple battery, asshole light. Let's keep going. False imprisonment. We're not talking about that because he didn't block her, right? So that doesn't, I'm going to say this again. That doesn't, and everybody says you're reaching back. I'm not reaching. You don't know the law. You need to sit down and shut the F up and listen to the Georgia law, you damn fools. Because I'm finna educate you idiots today. And I'm going to show you why the nigga going from 3 to 21 years in prison today. Right? Now, let's keep going. Here it is right here. Georgia law, you big dummies. Property, marital rights. And to the person in the comment section says, he has a right to retrieve his belongings. No, he don't. When you get married in the state of Georgia, no, you don't, you damn fool. And I'm finna prove it to you right now. Property material rights. In Georgia, both spouses have an equal right to occupy the marital residence. When you marry a woman, what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. Even if I paid for it. Even if my name is on the deed, the mortgage, the lease, all that shit. See, when you get married in the state of Georgia, see, what you have to understand is that it's no longer yours. It's ours, fool. This is why all you big dummies that don't know the law end up in prison. And I try to help y'all, but y'all still come in here capping on a nigga. Right? Now let's keep going. In Georgia, both spouses, this is the state of Georgia. See, this is what y'all don't understand. This is why people run around here are lacking knowledge of understanding destroys my people every day. In Georgia, both spouses have an equal right to occupy the marital residence. Regardless of those names who's on the deed, tell that to the cops. They already arrested his ass and charged him. He's facing 21 years in prison, nigga. And I'm finna show you why he gonna get it. He can't evict her. He can't move her from a room without her permission, right? Even if he owns the house entirely on his own, even before the marriage, he still can't legally force his wife out, remove her or bar her from entry or anything without a formal court order. What he's supposed to do? Call the cops. Hey, bro, she got my phone. She won't even. He cannot go grab her and try to take the phone. This is what you're supposed to do. When you got a situation like this and you got a wild, out of control, crazy woman, what you think? You're supposed to go call the cops. You're supposed to say, hey, man, she got my phone. She won't give it back. But see, some of you niggas got small brains. So what y'all will do is you think, oh, if I go grab this chick up and get my shit, I'll be all right. No, they're going to lock your ass up and send you to prison. And to the person who says I sound dumb, no, I sound free, nigga. You sound dumb because you taking up for a nigga who's facing 21 years in prison. Now let's keep going, right? Check it out. The legal route. See, this is why I tell y'all, people on YouTube are stuck on stupid with a capital S. The legal route. If a husband wants a wife to leave a room or the residence because has become impossible, he must use the court system. So all these laws are under Georgia law. But let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right? Let's go to this. This is why he's going to prison. Right here. Let me show y'all this again. Put the other one up. Show y'all again. See, I'm finna teach y'all a lesson. And this is to everybody watching this video. That way, our brothers and our sisters don't end up in prison behind stuff that they don't fully understand, right? Let me get that picture back up. I want to get that picture I had of her back up again. Hold on. Let me get this picture for y'all. Just give me 1 second. I want to get this picture for you guys. Just give me 1 second, you guys. I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna show all y'all something. Hold on. I'm finna show all y'all something right now. And I want y'all to understand something today. Because I'm not saying, hey, he punched her out and all this other thing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that niggas going to prison because of the laws in the state of Georgia. And see, this is what people don't understand on social media. When you have people that don't have no brains, y'all, at all, and don't know how to think, this is the problem in the black community. We have lack of what we call common sense. See, it ain't common no more to have common sense and know the law. The first thing you do when you get in a dispute with your wife, you call the cops. Why do you call the cops? So they can arrest you, right? Now listen to this. You see her face right there? Because she suffered that injury, whether it was on purpose or not, because Big Tigger grabbed her and she had that injury, he's going to prison. And I'm finna show y'all in the state of Georgia. Let's pull it up right now. And see, y'all can get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, nigga. Get mad at the state of Georgia. The hell you get mad at me for? Let's read the law right here, you guys. Let's read it. If a wife sustains a serious injury while her husband, now look at this, you guys, is trying to physically remove her from a room, the husband faces severe felony criminal charges. Listen now, this is the part where you guys got to understand it. I'm going to say this again. Even if the husband claims the injury was an accident. See, everybody on YouTube want to jump and say, hey man, Tigger said that. No. Tigger said Big Tigger's going to prison because he put his hands on the woman instead of calling cops on her. I'm telling you, the man should have called the cops on the girl and not put his hands on her. Because if you put your hands on her and she suffered any type of injury while you put your hands on her, in the state of Georgia, you're going to prison. Look on your screen right here. Y'all get mad as y'all want. I'm showing you evidence. Even if the husband claims the injury was an accident or that he did not intend to hurt her, the fact that he initiated illegal physical force means he's legally liable for the resulting harm. In Georgia, this situation elevates the situation. This scenario elevates the situation from a misdemeanor to a high-level felony offense under the Georgia Family Violence Act. This is why he's facing 21 years in prison with a minimum of 3 years. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 1, aggravated battery. If the physical removal causes a serious injury, such as a broken bone, severe concussion, permanent scarring, or the loss of a bodily member, the state will typically upgrade the charge to aggravated battery under the OCGA 16524. Go look up the law yourself. Because the victim is a spouse, the law applies a mandatory Family Violence Act sentence enhancement. To the person who said, how would he call? That's a cell phone. You got a house phone in the house. Shut your mouth in the comment section, you damn fool. Because the victim is a spouse, the law applies the mandatory Family Violence Act sentence enhancement. This is a severe felony carrying a prison sentence of 3 to 20 years. He's going to prison. He has a this is why he's going to prison. He has a mandatory 3 years on that one charge. See, in the state of Georgia, and they had the video. The video's enough. The video's enough. In the state of Georgia, let me say this again. I don't think people really understand this. In the state of Georgia, if you put your hands on your wife to remove her or try to get something that's yours, you going to prison. I never came on here and said, hey man, Big Tigger, he punched her out, slapped her around, did all this other stuff. I said, you cannot put your hands on the woman because they count that as assault. Period. And somebody says, how do you know it's a house phone? Go look at the police report. Go look at the actual number on the police report. I won't put it on the screen because I won't show you their private information. But you know I got paperwork. I got paperwork. See, this is the thing. I show y'all, this is a problem with black folks. You show them paperwork and black folks still come capping. You show them paperwork and they still come capping. This is a disgusting situation. Nobody's asking, yo, why he ain't just go call the cops on her? Period. Nobody's asking, yo, why you marry this chick anyways if she had this many kids with this many niggas and she got this situation going. Nobody's questioning his judgment. All y'all doing is making excuses for these lames. Period. I'm telling y'all what it is. He going to prison. Listen, I'm not the one who make the rules. I'm telling you what the rules saying. They got him on videotape. And guess what? Even if she want to drop the charges, they can't be dropped now because it's on tape. And I'll prove it to you. He's facing a mandatory 3 to 20 years in prison just off this. Mandatory. Now let's keep going. Right? That wasn't used in any of this situation, so we ain't got to worry about that. Right? Right? Now listen to this. Listen to this. Right? This is where the other charge came in. You heard the youngin' in the background crying when they was videoing? That's where the cruelty to children charge came in. Because they were a witness. If any child in the home hear or see the physical struggle that led to the injury, the husband will face separate criminal charges for each one that's present. I'm showing y'all this. See, I'm showing you. Listen, he's got a mandatory. Now, let me show y'all something else. See, because these people are crazy, right? Here's the thing. This is why he's going to prison. The state is taking control. In the state of Georgia, a domestic violence victim cannot drop the charges. Once the cops are called and a serious injury is documented, like it was with her, the state of Georgia takes over the prosecution. Even if the wife tells the cops that it was a mistake or refuses to testify, the state will use the medical records, photographs of the injuries, and recordings of emergency calls to aggressively prosecute the husband. Now, see how these niggas come on my channel? Running their mouth to me, they don't even know the law. This is the law in the state of Georgia. You don't have to believe me. Go look up the law in the state of Georgia. So when I'm telling y'all this, and when I give y'all sound advice to stop arguing with these chicks, niggas get mad at me for telling the truth. All I'm trying to do is help niggas stay out of prison. But y'all want to get mad at me because this nigga's going to prison. Why? Because instead of this nigga practicing self-control and saying, okay, you got it. Whatever's in that phone, you got it. I'm going to call the cops on your ass. Then, not only am I going to call the cops, I'm going to divorce your ass. See, y'all are not criticizing him for making bad decisions. What's the first bad decision he made, Ticket? Marrying a woman. See, y'all all come on YouTube and dog the women out talking about, oh man, what about her kid, Ticket? What about her kid? Big Tigger knew about all this and still allegedly married her, right? That was bad judgment on his part, right? But y'all don't want to hold him accountable, right? Okay then, that's what I thought, nigga. You can't cook with me. I cook on a whole different level, my nigga. Then we talk about the laws in the state of Georgia. It ain't about do Ticket think he punched her in the face. No, I didn't see her punch her in the face. It ain't about do Ticket think he slapped her. I didn't see him slap her. But that's not what's called domestic assault or domestic abuse in Georgia. That's why y'all got to understand every state have different laws. You got stand your ground in Florida. You might not have stand your ground in New York. That's why you have to know the laws in each state you in. You can't do the same shit in Florida and Texas that you do in New York. It's not going to fly. In New York, that stand your ground shit ain't going to fly. You going to prison. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all this. So the person said, oh, he should have married a man. No, he should have married a different woman. You know why? Because it's reported that the actual dude, the husband, the man who had that was the father of the kid, wrote Big Tigger and asked him and told him about the whole situation. And he allegedly blew him off and didn't even ever respond to him and still went and married the girl. After knowing all that. No, it's called making better decisions. See, you guys want to keep moving the goalposts and giving excuses for lame behavior. Point blank period. The easiest thing to do in this situation, and I'm going to tell y'all something, you have to be smarter at the game. And this is why I get so mad at black folks on YouTube for capping. What you do is, if you're Big Tigger, and she does this, you call the cops. He is going to prison. He got mandatory 3 to 20, and they got the nigga on tape. And she got injuries. What are you talking about? The fact that she got these injuries, and they got the videotape of him grabbing her and her going into that door, it fits right under. That's why he's charged. And guess what? She wasn't even trying to snitch on this nigga. The hospital snitched on him. See, this is another thing. She wasn't even trying to snitch on Big Tigger. When she went to the hospital, when Big Tigger took her to the hospital after her eye got busted open, she didn't say anything. She refused to talk to the nurses when they asked her what happened. Big Tigger reportedly did all the talking. And that's when the doctors got together and called the cops. The cops went, got the videotape, and they arrested that nigga on their own. Then she gave a statement. Go look at the case. See, a lot of y'all not even looking at the case. A lot of y'all not even looking at the case. And I told y'all, because of this, because of what happened to her face, he going to prison. Because of this, he's going to do at least 3 to 20 in prison. Why? Because Georgia law says even if it was an accident, the fact that you grabbed her, you're going to prison. It's on videotape. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all this stuff, right? Listen what I said. To the person who said, I'm not saying you don't have stand your, I said you have stand your ground in Georgia and Texas, but not in New York. Meaning, so if you're in Georgia and Texas and somebody tries to like unalive you, you stand your ground. It's different in New York. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, every state have different laws. People come and listen to my videos from all different states. They think that their state laws apply all over the country. No, it doesn't. This is why I told y'all from day one, the first thing I did is go look at the Georgia laws. Because the Georgia laws are different when you get married. When you get married, what's yours is ours and ours is yours. It's not, oh, well, that's his phone, that's it. Nope. In the state of Georgia, see, this is why y'all have to know the law. If you don't know the law, you can't have no legitimate conversation with me. Because I just showed y'all again. And ask any lawyer worth their salt that's in Georgia. They know the law. In Georgia, the law clearly states it does not matter if she drops the case. She refused to testify against him in the hospital. And y'all don't even, see, this is the part that I hate about the black community. They don't want to call this shit how they supposed to. Big Tigger, first of all, he was never even supposed to marry this chick. Once you got all this intel and information, you ain't supposed to marry this girl. Bro, I'm not even marrying you. I might even put myself in that situation. That's first and foremost. Secondly, when this whole situation popped off, you know what Big Tigger was supposed to do? Take that L. She got my phone. Okay, cool. I'm finna walk out here. Even if I ain't got no phone, I'm finna go to the neighbor house and call the cops. Yo, she got my shit. She won't let it go. I don't want to put my hands on her, man. And then you know what you do? You get you a lawyer and you file for divorce. That's what you do. But y'all niggas come in here and celebrate the cap that's now going to put this nigga in prison. I never came in here and said, yo, I want Big Tigger to go to prison. No, I didn't say that. I'm saying he going to prison based off Georgia laws. Georgia laws have a mandatory 3-year minimum. Look at this. A mandatory 3-year minimum. Mandatory. Mandatory. Do you read that line? Mandatory felony prison sentence of 3 to 20 years. That's why I be telling niggas on YouTube, they need to come in here argue and don't even know the law. And everybody come in, he ain't going to prison, so why they lock him up? Why is he facing this felony charge? The felony charge he's facing is 3 to 20 years. Listen, under the law, they have him on videotape doing this. This ain't even, listen, we're not even Tigger. Y'all got to understand, the police have the video and only charge Tigger. This is the part people don't understand. These people brains are fried in this country. Somebody in the comments said the video helps Tigger. Are you out your mind? The video doesn't help Tigger. She's not touching Tigger. He's literally touching her. Listen to what I'm telling you, bro. The video damages him. That's why they arrested him. What is wrong with you people? The cops saw all the videos and said, we're arresting him. What's wrong with these people? Talking about, the video helps Tigger. If the video helps Tigger, they arrest her. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Physically trying to take it back. I'm educating now. Often involves actions like grabbing, pulling, or struggling over the phone. These frequently qualify as physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature, especially in a heated domestic dispute. Why this applies here? Wife taking the phone. Read this now. This could be viewed as theft or unauthorized taking of property, even if marital or shared. But spouses often handle such disputes civilly rather than criminally. Police typically do not get heavily involved in pure property repossession between spouses unless force escalates. Husband's physical response. And once again, it doesn't matter if she has a cell phone. This the problem. Bro, listen. Y'all got to understand something on YouTube. I don't make the laws. I'm telling you what the law is in Georgia. How the fuck you going to get mad? I don't understand how anybody come in here and get mad at me when I'm not making the laws. I'm telling you what the laws are. To the person who say he never hit or stumped her, it doesn't matter. Nigga, are you dumbed down in the brains? I'm trying to show y'all this. It does not matter. You keep saying, oh, she fell into the door. So forth. It doesn't matter in the state of Georgia. What's wrong with you people? Y'all don't understand that? Let's keep going. Ain't no link. Let's keep going. If it involves any unintentional, unwanted touching, right? Husband's physical response. If it involves any intentional, unwanted touching, grabbing her arm, hand, snatching while touching her, pushing, it risks simple battery family violence charge. Examples from Georgia cases and guidance include grabbing, shoving, or physical struggles over items like phones during arguments. His case elevated because, as I told y'all, it does not matter. It doesn't matter if it was an accident, right? In the state of Georgia. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all this. In the state of Georgia, it does not matter if it was an accident. Let me show y'all this. And I try to tell people this stuff, and they don't want to listen. I don't know what's wrong with people. If a wife sustains a serious injury while her husband is trying to physically remove her from a room, and that's what it was, what was going on over that struggle with that phone upstairs. This video was downstairs. The other video y'all saw in the ring was upstairs, right? It says the husband faces severe felony criminal charges. That's what he's faced with right now, right? That's what he's faced with right now. This is why I don't understand. Why people don't understand this, bro. It alarms me. I put this like in print on the screen. Even if the husband claims the injury was an accident or that he did not intend to hurt her, the fact that he initiated illegal physical force means he's legally liable for the resulting harm. Once again, this is the reason why, and I'm telling y'all this right now, you call the cops. I'm not finna get twisted up with you. I'm going to call the cops on you. And then I'm going to call my lawyer and divorce you. This is what you do when you're at the level of Big Tigger. This is what you do. When you're at Big Tigger's level, I'm calling the cops and I'm calling my lawyer. They're the first two people I'm calling. And to the people who said you're out of your mind, you think he's going to prison. No, I'm not out of my mind. I'm in my mind. Y'all don't understand this. He's facing a mandatory minimum of 3 years. This is what people don't understand on YouTube. That charge in Georgia has a mandatory minimum of 3 years. Minimum mandatory. This is what y'all don't understand. And the charges are aggravating depending on the type of injury she had. The fact that her face was split open, that's going to even up him more in his charges. This is the part y'all don't understand. Why don't people comprehend this? I don't understand on YouTube. I'm showing y'all this on the screen. It makes no sense to me. You show people this and they still ignore this. They still ignore this. Matter of fact, I'll put on screen. I can't do it no better than this. Right? Crazy work, man. Right? And that's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. To some person said there's no proof. There is proof. The video is right there on YouTube. And he took her to the hospital. What are you talking about? The video is right there on YouTube. The video is all over YouTube when she ran right into the doorknob, man. Cut it out, bro. The video's right there. You said there's no proof. Bro, what the hell is wrong with you people? What's wrong with these people? That's the part I don't understand about people. Right? I don't understand this. To the person who said court is about what you prove, bro, they got it on videotape. Why you think they arrested him? Why you think they arrested him, brother? They got him on videotape, brother. So I'm telling everybody listening to this video, you guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. That man's facing 3. Matter of fact, let me put this on the screen. Bro, and this is why I tell y'all, it's important. Average people don't do what I do. They don't stay inside the legal books. I stay inside the legal books. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all. Bro, let me put this on the screen for y'all. I got to put this on the screen. Let me put this on the screen. Hold on. That way, nobody can deny what I'm showing right now. When I say mandatory minimum of 3, I'm saying mandatory minimum. Look at your screen. Hold on, let me put this right. My bad, y'all. Because big Tiggers, blow this up. Let me blow this up. I be trying to tell these niggas, man, nigga don't be listening. Because big Tigger's charge stems from a domestic dispute with his wife, Alicia Brown. The updated statutory breakdown is as follows. Aggravated battery, family violence felony, prison time, 3 to 20 years. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Because the alleged victim is his spouse. The standard 1-year baseline. So it was standard be 1 to 20 years. But because that's his spouse, if convicted, a judge must sentence him to a minimum of 3 years in prison. Bro, you tell these niggas the truth and they get mad. You tell these niggas the truth and they get mad on YouTube and talk about, oh, nigga, I'm showing y'all this. Right? Then it's another year, up to a year on the other charge. So total mandatory 3 to 21 years in prison. I'm showing y'all this. And niggas sitting on here telling me, hey man, nigga, what is y'all talking about? This is why I be trying to tell people, this is the laws in the state of Georgia. Nobody came in here and said, yo, I seen Tigger, he punched her in the face, he did it. No, that's not what qualifies as that in the state of Georgia. This is why I be educating people on my channel and showing people the truth. And y'all still want to ignore this. It's sad to me. It's sad to me. And this is what destroys our people every day, a lack of knowledge and understanding. Straight up. Straight up. Right? Think about this. To the person who says, why can't you talk about... I did talk about the wife being sued. I did talk about that. What are you talking about? I did a whole different video talking about that. See how people come on YouTube running their mouth? Why didn't you talk about the wife being sued? I did talk about her being sued. You know what else I talked about? The fact that she says, bring on the lawsuit. I got the text messages and the receipts. Hence, now, I think why he wanted that phone so bad. Why he wanted that phone so bad. Why he wanted that phone so bad. Right? Why he wanted that phone so bad? Because, I mean, if you cheating, whatever, hey, man, you had a phone, cool. I'm going to call the cops on your ass. And see, any logical man that's worth a lot of money, you're not going to get tied up in that type of shit. You're just going to say, man, look, man, I'm going to call the cops. And you thinking to yourself, I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to call my lawyer. I'm getting a divorce. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to call my lawyer and get a divorce. That's it. This man facing a mandatory 3 to 20 years and niggas coming here telling me, hey, man, they got a nigga on tape. And it don't matter if it was on purpose or not. That's the part people don't understand. That's why I'm saying this stuff. I'm not just coming on here saying stuff not to say it. And it doesn't matter if she wants to drop the case. None of that matters. None of that matters. Because now that they got the videotapes, and that's how they was able to charge him. She didn't even give the statement. The hospital called the cops on him. Period. So the person says, if they take your phone, how can you call the cops? Nigga, you don't have brains? If somebody got your cell phone, you got a house phone, nigga. If somebody got your house phone, you go to the neighbor's phone and call the cops. Use your brains, nigga. Stop being stupid on YouTube. Y'all have to stop playing like y'all don't understand this. There's a million ways to skin a cat, brother. If she got the phone, how you gonna call the cops? Nigga, she got a cell phone. There's a house phone in the house. You have a neighbor. You go outside and use the neighbor phone. Hey, man, I gotta use your phone real quick. I gotta call the cops. Boom. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people? You know what, though? And I'm gonna show y'all. I want to show y'all. Right? I want to show y'all. Just so y'all niggas know I ain't capping. Right? Just so y'all know I ain't capping. Oh, Tigger, how do you know all this? Nigga, don't I be telling y'all niggas we get the nigga, the paperwork ain't nothing, nigga? Didn't I tell y'all this? I be studying this stuff. See, these niggas be coming on YouTube, they just be talking and talk. I actually be in the paperwork, nigga. If you're not in the paperwork, don't talk to me. Let me say that again. If you're not reading the paperwork, do not talk to me. You cannot talk to me if you're not reading the paperwork, dog. At all. At all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on. I'm gonna show you, cause see, niggas doing all that talking. And when you show them niggas the paperwork, then niggas still be quiet again. Right? They be quiet again when you show them the paperwork. Hold on, you guys.
Right now, and we'll send every new customer a...
Hold on. Show y'all something. Show y'all the paperwork, man. Hold on. Because y'all know, like I said before, man. Where this paperwork at? Where did I put it at? Hold on, I just had it. Oh, here we go. Got it. Got it right now. Do y'all see that? Oh, shit, my bad. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Still think I'm capping? Still think I'm capping? Still think I'm capping? You niggas still think I'm capping? Mm-hmm. Peep gang. Now see, now is them niggas gonna come in here and still say I'm capping? I'm just, oh nigga, you did, nigga. I'm showing you niggas. I'm keeping it 100. This is why you call the cops, nigga. This is why. Doesn't matter that she had it. Once again, I have to say this to y'all. In the state of Georgia, when you're married, doesn't matter if your wife has your phone. This is the problem that people don't understand, bro. I swear people don't understand the laws, bro. When you marry your wife, guess what? What's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. That's the first thing you're going to learn. This is why everybody should understand this rule and law. Because what happens, you guys? Everybody listen to this video. What happens? Soon as you get a divorce, what do? They normally split the shit down the line, don't they? Am I lying? Let me say it again. When you get a divorce, they split the shit down to the person who said the charges can't be dropped. They can't be dropped. Show it to you again. They cannot be dropped. Oh, you act like the charges can't be dropped. Can't be dropped in Georgia, buddy. That's to the brother in the comment section. I'll put it on the screen for you. Can't be dropped. In the state of Georgia, the domestic violence victim cannot drop the charges. Once the police are called and the serious injury is documented, the state of Georgia takes over the prosecution, even if she tells him, the cops, to drop it, or it was a mistake, or she refuses to testify. They will still use her medical records, photographs of the injuries, and recordings of the emergency calls and those videos to prosecute the case. See? Now, that's to the nigga. You got questions, I got answers, buddy. To the person who says she can still be charged with theft, no, she can't. The cops rarely get involved in that type of situation with a husband and a spouse unless it gets physical. You tell me one case where a dude or a woman got prosecuted for taking their husband's or spouse's phone. Show me one. Show me one. Show me one. I'm telling you again. This is how people don't understand the law, bro. It's amazing how many people don't understand the law. Period. You said by the state, dude, usually the state can't drop it. The state's not going to drop it. They got video, you idiot. That's why they're prosecuting him now. They're not dropping it. That's why he had to leave his job. They're not dropping it, brother. They are actively pursuing the prosecution of Big Tigger. Go look at the paperwork. Go look at the court dates. You want me to pull that information up for you too? I can do that too for you. That's what's wrong with people. He talking about they can charge the charges. Bro, they're not dropping the charges. Once again, bro, listen, let me show this to you, bro. See how, these dudes in the comment section run their mouth. I'm going to eat to this dude. Yo, they can do this, they can do that. Man, they ain't do a damn thing. I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you, brother. And when I show you, just know your role and shut your mouth when you talking to greatness. Because I'm pure greatness when it comes to breaking down this paperwork, all this shit. I'm pure greatness, brother. Right? Right? Let me show this on the screen. Hold on. Put this on the screen to this brother. Because like I said, some of these people, man, it alarms me. The foolishness going on inside our community, man. It really does, man. The level of stupidity and the foolishness that's going on, it alarms me, man. Let's start right there. The state of Georgia, the authorities in the state of Georgia are actively pursuing the criminal case against Big Tigger. There are no indications that the Sandy Springs Police Department or Fulton County prosecutors are looking to drop the charges. The case is moving forward, brother man, through the standard criminal justice process due to the following factors. 1, according to the police statements, the investigation... Let me go ahead and get this dude out of here, bro. I don't argue with fools on my channel. Let me get him out of here. You gotta go. According to the police statements, the investigation remains active and ongoing. Law enforcement gathered physical evidence from the scene, fool. Let me repeat that again. Law enforcement gathered physical evidence from the scene, including home security camera footage from a Ring camera, which they are reviewing to build their case. Let's keep going. Because I know you want to keep capping. In Georgia, once police make an arrest for domestic violence or family violence, the decision to pursue or drop charges rests entirely with the state prosecutor, the district attorneys, or the solicitor general. Even if a victim later changes their mind, or requests the charges be dropped, the state routinely continues prosecution if they believe they have sufficient evidence. They got a video. Right? That's why I tell y'all, in the state of Georgia, so bro, once you get married, bro, the rules change. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, the rules of engagement change when you get married. Those rules change, bro. When you get married, man, the rules of engagement change. People don't understand this. That's why y'all, listen, do I think everything about the marriage system is fair? No. That's why I'm telling y'all, you have to be smart with how you move. I'm telling y'all, listen, let me give you an example, right? Let's talk child support. I don't think child support is fair. I don't think a woman should be able to get all this money and not have to account for it in child support. I think they should give them a card that should only be used for things that have to do with child support. Not buying you new heels, pumps, $100,000 cars, $1,000 bags, none of that shit. It should be a card, almost like a EBT card. See, y'all don't understand how I feel about the law. I'm telling you right now, I think a lot of the laws should be changed. I think that it should be strictly monitored what child support money a man is paying each month is being used for. Let's continue this conversation. Right? Right? I also think that the law should be the same across all the states. That way, you don't have confusions when you're going into different jurisdictions. What state I can carry in? What state I can't carry in? Nigga, it's the United States of America. You should be able to carry in every state. If everybody else can carry in every other state. See, it's a lot of different things. Divorce. You can marry a woman. You marry her. She got more money than you. You got more money than her. Guess what? Most times in divorce, when you get divorced, they're going to split shit down the middle. Even if you pay for most of it. That's how it goes when you get married. Right? See, this is the part the dude don't understand. Big Tigger is big in Atlanta right now. They wouldn't even have brought the charges against him if he was that big. No, they're actively pursuing it. It would even, because them even bringing the charges destroys his reputation. This is the part people don't understand. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. He's got a mandatory 3 to 21 years, bro. If convicted. And it looks like it's going to be a highly, because they don't even need her. They got videotape. Hey, man, nigga, you hate. Nigga, I'm telling you the truth. Nigga, what you want me to come in here and lie for you? It's a mandatory 3 years. Mandatory 3 to 20. And listen, this should be simple. As mad as you want to get, you might think, oh, that's his property. Bro, here's the thing. When you get married, your shit ain't yours. Listen, let me say this to everybody listening to this video. When you marry a woman, or a woman marries a man, your shit ain't just yours no more. Because the day you get a divorce, even people that got prenups, the day they get a divorce, guess what? If you paid $100,000 for that Corvette outside, guess what? The judge might get that to your wife. You might, but hold on, judge. I paid $100,000 for that Corvette. Nope, y'all married. So when you're married, you are what, y'all? You are one. When you're married, you are one. Right? Right? Listen what I'm telling y'all now. I need y'all to understand this. People don't know the laws. And it's sad that they don't. It's really sad. Smash the like button as y'all come in here. People, what I'm saying to y'all now. I'm giving y'all, right, all the truth. Right? People, what I'm saying. So, how long Big Tigger been married to this girl? Right? If Big Tigger got a new phone and that girl took that phone, guess what? It's theirs. That's our phone, nigga. Ain't no possession. Well, I'm not saying this. I'm telling you the law in Georgia. Ticket, how are you saying this? Okay, I'll show you on the screen. I've been showing y'all all this stuff. I don't come on here just talking. When I come on here, I come on here highly educated with legitimate information. I don't come on here just lying and making up shit just to tell y'all what y'all want to hear. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you the truth. Read it right here. And I'm going to show you. Smash the like button and share the videos y'all come in. In the state of Georgia, Possessions in the house are generally considered marital property, belonging to both spouses if they were purchased during the marriage, regardless of who paid for them. However, who legally owns an item or how it's split depend heavily on when it was bought and how it was acquired under Georgia's equitable distribution rules. Let's keep going. Items brought during the marriage, right? So let's say Big Tigger got a new iPhone that he bought while they was married. Guess what? That's y'all iPhone, nigga. That's your wife. How old boy saying Friday? Nigga, that's our bike. Items bought during the marriage. Any asset, furniture, electronic, or personal property acquired by either spouse during the course of marriage is legally presumed to be marital property. See all these niggas in here running their mouth and don't even know what they talking about? Hey man, I'm telling you, man, she had his phone on, nigga. She had his phone. And nigga get to court, and the judge hit this nigga with a all-time Reverend Leon Lonnie love smackdown, and that nigga sitting in the court looking stupid because he don't even know the law. Even if only one spouse, look at this, y'all. This is the state of Georgia. Even if only one spouse used their personal income, made the purchase, or holds the receipt, the law views it as a joint asset. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas this, and then come in here and get mad at me, nigga. He come here and get mad at me for standing on and telling the truth. Nigga, he had her phone, nigga. Nigga, if that's a new iPhone 17 or whatever, nigga, it ain't his. Anything he purchased while married to that woman is theirs. Don't matter if he purchased it with his own money, got his own name on the shit. Nope, it's y'all's. This is what happens when you get married in the state of Georgia. And that's why I be trying to tell people this. People come on here, and then when you hit them with the facts, they leave. I can't believe this nigga Tigger telling the truth, nigga. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. You got a problem with that, nigga? So this helps you. The truth I'm telling you helps you if you in the state of Georgia not make the same mistakes Big Tigger made. Straight up. Read second paragraph again. Who paid doesn't matter. Even if only one spouse use their personal, and a lot of states operate like this. A lot of states operate like this on marriages. Even if one spouse used their personal income, made the purchase, or holds a receipt, the law views it as a joint asset. Look at this. Exceptions. Now, if a possession was explicitly gifted to only one spouse by a third party, like if it was a birthday gift from a parent or something like that, or inherited individually, like, right? Now, it remains a person's separate property. So, like, if your mama gave you a gift and she gave it just to you, then that's different. But if he bought that phone and they was married, that's their phone. It ain't yours. Straight up. That's why everybody's like, oh, she took his computer equipment. Man, that's their computer equipment in the house. And y'all don't even know if that's his or not. Y'all don't even know who paid for that. Y'all don't, and here's another thing. These people don't even know if they paid for it from a joint account. Don't y'all know sometimes family be getting a joint account? A husband and a wife get a joint account. So if that's paid from a joint account, she have just as much right to it as he does. And you find out about this shit in court. This is why I be telling niggas, they don't be understanding this stuff. You have to get knee deep in this thing. This is why I'm telling y'all. And people don't want to listen. When you tell people the truth, they get mad at you and get in their feelings and get out of control and don't want to listen. And I'm on here giving y'all all facts. All facts. All facts. So when you in a marriage, you thinking this shit yours, this is mine, this is mine. Nope. You married. Nigga, when you get married and you take them vows, niggas don't even be reading their vows. They don't even know what marriage is. See, when you get married, you become one. And that's the thing people don't understand. They still think they're separate when they're married. No, you're not separate no more. You're one. When you get married, you become one. Right? The husband and wife becomes one. It's a unity. It's a union. Right? That means we're in this together till death do us part. Or unless you get a divorce, which is what Big Tigger should have did. But these niggas don't want to tell the truth. They don't want to say, man, this nigga Big Tigger should have called the cops and called his lawyer. We wouldn't even be having this conversation if Big Tigger called the cops and called his lawyer. I guarantee you he wish he called the cops and called his lawyer. I guarantee you he wish he did that shit right now. Damn, I should have called the cops on their ass, nigga. When he called my lawyer. Right? Because I'm telling y'all the truth, y'all get mad at me. I'm not saying, hey man, I think the woman's all right. This and I'm not saying that. I'm telling you that by the law, he going to prison. At least 3 years. He got a 3-year mandatory minimum. Right? I'm telling y'all this. So when y'all look at these things, you have to call out people's decision and decision making. If you're not willing to call out people's decision and this bad decision making, bro, you don't need to be even talking on YouTube, bro. If you don't know the law that's in that state that they're in, you shouldn't even be talking. We ain't had no conversation. We ain't had no conversation. So the person who said that's robbery is not robbery. This is another thing. Lumel is, bro, listen, the cops knew this before they charged him. They're not going to charge him knowing the charges are going to get dropped. It's not robbery, sir. It's not robbery, sir. Matter of fact, the cops rarely view that as a robbery situation where spouses have an argument over phones. You know how many spouses have arguments on the phone? How many spouses you seen prosecuted and arrested for taking their husband or wife's phone? Go ahead and count the cases for me. This is the stuff people say when they come in here and don't have no common sense and don't know the law, that it doesn't matter who paid for it when you're married in the state of Georgia. In the state of Georgia, it don't matter. Read that right there. It doesn't matter in the state of Georgia. It's both of theirs because they're married. This is the thing. Niggas be getting married and still be thinking, yeah, this shit is on me. That's not true. So the person who said a charge of the conviction, the reason why I'm saying that this is the open and shut case, it's on tape. And she has the physical injuries. And he took her to the hospital. This is the part y'all forgetting. It's on tape. He took her to the hospital. And they got the injuries right there on tape to her. I mean, this is an open and shut case. Even if it was by accident. Even if it's by accident. And imagine what that looked like when it first happened. Imagine what those pictures when he took her first in there. Her face had to been goddamn leaking. Imagine what that looked like when the day it happened. Not a couple weeks or a couple days afterwards. And you know the hospital got pictures of that we ain't even seen. That's the type of shit that come out in court. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. So to the brother who said that, bro, you guys, y'all have to use y'all mind, bro. It's like we don't have no mind elevation. The way we think is just like on a whole low level, low vibrational level. Right? Period. She wasn't even, and people don't understand, she wasn't even telling on this man. It was the doctors that called the cops on that nigga. That's the part y'all don't understand. Once the doctors get involved and they call them cops, you done. And the cops got videotape, and they got a witness, and they got, and the person who filmed that video, he damn sure gonna testify against Big Tigger. So once again, this is the part y'all are not understanding. Right? I wish Tigger would have just called the cops, left the house, called the cops, and did all it. So the person said you believe she did it to herself. She didn't do it to herself. She couldn't have did it to herself. He didn't go in there and grab her. This is the part. He's responsible because he went in there and grabbed her and was trying to wrestle to get the thing away from her. He should have never did that. He should have went and called the cops and it's over. Because in the state of Georgia, even if you grab her and somehow she gets hurt, you're responsible because you went and grabbed her. You initiated that contact. This is the part y'all don't understand. Y'all think I'm just coming on here saying anything I want to say. This is not me. I'm just telling you what the law in Georgia says and why they got him on a open and shut case. In my opinion, he's probably going to end up taking a plea and having to do at least probably 3 to 5 years, maybe 3 years. He take a plea, do 3 years, and he'd be out after maybe a year and some change on good behavior. He do what? He do what? A year and a half, year or something like that, and he get out. This is what I'm showing y'all. People don't want to listen. When you tell people the truth, they get mad at you, bro. Call you a hater, say all these disparaging things. It's disgusting, bro. It truly is. You know what I mean? It truly is disgusting, you guys. You dig? So I'm telling y'all this, bro. He can't take this to trial, bro. They got videotape, bro. The worst thing he could try and do is take this one to trial. That's the worst thing he could try to do is take this to trial. You try to take this to trial, it's a wrap, bro. I'll show y'all again. If you try to take this to trial, bro, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, bro. You know what I'm saying? And people don't have no common sense. People don't have no common sense talking about stolen. Bro, when you in a marriage, it's not stolen. Listen. When you're in a marriage, it's not stolen. Let me show y'all this again. When you're in a marriage, it's not stolen, bro. Let me show y'all this again. When you're in a marriage, people got to understand this, bro. I don't know why people don't understand this. You try and tell people, they don't want to listen. Right?
Get off of me! 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 What do you need me for? Get off of me! What do you need me for? Get off of me! Please get off of me! As soon as you give me my phone. Please get off of me! It's my phone. Please get off of me! Registered in my name. Please get off of me! Give me my phone. You're sticking my ear in my ear. Sorry. Get off of me!
See, he shows you right there he don't know the law. He said registered in my name. Once he said that let y'all know he don't know the law. Nigga, you married, nigga. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. To the person who said you can't take a phone and use it for nefarious use, yes, you can. That's his wife, nigga. What are you talking about? You don't know the state. You don't know the laws in Georgia. See, these people come on here arguing with me, and they don't even know the law. You arguing with me, and you don't even know the law, bro. In the state of Georgia, it don't matter. When you're married in the state of Georgia, bro, it does not matter, my nigga. You're married in the state of Georgia, bro. It don't matter. Where'd I put that at? It don't matter. Hold on. I know I had it somewhere on here. Right? Where I put that shit at? I just had it up here. I don't know where I put that shit at. Hold on, you guys. See, I gotta show somebody else, man. It need to be, bro. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy, bro. Hold on one second. Let me see something. That ain't it. That ain't it. Is this it right here? Hold on. Oh, I just had this shit over here. Yeah. I just had it. Oh, yeah, right here. Right here, dog. Don't matter, homie. See that right there? To that brother right there, it don't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. Who paid for it doesn't matter. When you're married, when you're married, don't matter, bro. Even if he used his own personal income and made the purchase or holds a receipt, the law views it as a joint asset, brother. State of Georgia, dog. And this is the rule. This is the law in a lot of different states. When you get married, people don't understand this. They don't know that. They don't know these laws. They think, oh, this is mine. I paid for it. Nah, nigga, you married. That's like if your wife takes your car. Like, let me give you an example, right? If you're married to your wife, right, and you bought a car, you and your wife, but you bought it with your own money for yourself, right? But your wife took your car to use it. and you tell the cops, hey man, my wife stole my car without my permission, they can't do shit. That's your wife. Period. Yes, it does mean that, sir. What are you talking about, Loudy 12? You don't know the law, sir. That's why he's arrested and she's not, brother. This is what I'm trying to say to you. You don't understand the law, homie. This is why he's arrested and facing 3 to 21 years in prison and she's not. Because you don't know the law. And because you don't know the law, you'll be locked up too if you was in Georgia, got caught in this situation, sir. And they'll be telling you, oh, well, you don't know the law. Why they putting your ass in handcuffs, nigga? Say it again. You guys don't want to listen, brother. And I'm showing you this evidence on the screen, and you still don't want to listen. This is the sad part. You show people evidence on the screen, and they still don't want to listen. That's why I tell you, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So when Big Tigger said in the video, it's mine, it's my property with my name on it, doesn't matter. You're married, dog. When you're married, it's y'all's. This is the same reason why when you get divorced, they split your shit a lot between spouses. Even if you pay for, you don't pay for. Bro, a person could have came in a marriage, whether it be a man or a woman, with a bucket. If the other person had everything, guess what? That's why they can leave with a lot of your shit. Your money, all this shit. Why you think people paying spousal support, bro? This is the part y'all don't understand. People don't know the law. And then when I ether them, he just get quiet. When I ether him with facts, he just get quiet. He like, damn, ticket, he ethered me. He ain't got no comeback. This is what happens when you ether dudes on the internet that don't know what the hell they talking about. Straight ether them. You can go bring any lawyer who practiced law in the state of Georgia to tell you the same thing. This is the reason why you rarely see any of these type of things. You don't never see prosecutions on that. Oh, my wife took my phone. Nigga, so? What the fuck that supposed to mean? Nigga, that's your wife. The cops probably going to tell you don't have nothing in the phone to hide. Now, it's different if that's your girlfriend. If that's your wife, that's why when you're married, you become one. Period. Trying to show y'all this. Right? So this is why I tell y'all, that man, all he had to do was go to the neighbor's house, call the cops, and call his lawyer. Nigga, I got 2 people on speed dial. Cops, lawyer. I'm calling the cops to report your ass. So I ain't got to do nothing out that's against the law that's going to get me locked up and cause me to lose everything. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call my lawyer to file a divorce. And guess what? If you do that, guess what? I still got my job. I'm still getting my paychecks. My reputation ain't destroyed. Because regardless of what y'all think, it's gonna be hard to hire him anywhere right now with this on his. Especially because of the situation going on right now. He's going through this whole thing. Ain't nobody gonna be able to hire him. See how old boy got real quiet when I ethered him? He ain't say, after I ethered him, he ain't say nothing else. And they be acting like, oh, you be one. No, I be showing y'all to give y'all the game and tell y'all, bro, don't do this. This is going to get you locked up. This is going to get you put in prison. If you want somebody to lie, go to another channel that's going to tell you all lies you want to hear. I'm not finna tell you the lies you want to hear. I'm finna tell you the truth. That's going to help you in certain situations. And the truth was, Big Tigger, being the stature that he is, if he was smart enough to walk out, go to the neighbor's house, call the cops, and call his lawyer, that nigga wouldn't have none of these problems right now. So the person who said it's funny doesn't say you can do whatever you want with the phone. Doesn't matter, brother. In the house, let me tell you something. That's like if you bought a microwave, nigga. The girl can do whatever the hell she can use a microwave to cook however many meals she want to cook, nigga. If y'all bought it, say to nigga, it's y'all's. Y'all are married. This is what you don't understand. You have to understand that the rules of engagement of the law. This is the reason why she's not arrested and he is. The cops knew all of this and didn't bring any charges against her. You know why? Because she's married to him. She has a legal right to his phone. When you're married and that phone is purchased during your marriage, she has a legal right to it. This is the same as if she bought a phone in the house, right? For the regular house. They have legal rights to this. See, you'll find out more details when they go to court about what ticket, joint accounts, things like this. And even then again, it don't matter. Even if he had his own account. Same thing with the house. Even if he say, get out my house, I don't want you in my house, he can't do that. That's your wife. It's against the law. It's illegal. Right? It's illegal. That's why y'all don't understand what I'm saying. I'm telling you the truth, but you don't want to hear and understand the truth. Right? This is the law. So let's say Big Tigger paid for $1 million house in his name, his money. But that's your wife. He cannot remove her from that house. That's his wife. In the state of Georgia, he can't remove her from the house. And everybody keeps saying, that's his computer. You don't know whose it is. You don't know how he paid for it. Guess what? What if they go to court and you find out they have a joint account? That cuts out all that even further. Even further. This is why I be telling people don't be using their brains when they come online. They just be saying anything, bro. That really bothers me. That point right there, that really bothers me that people don't be thinking like that. That's why we got that's why our prisons is full of a lot of people. Right? To the person said you can't hide nobody's phone, she didn't hide it. She had it on her person. He tried to take it from her. He didn't hide it. Here it is right here. She didn't hide it. She had it on her person and he tried to take it from her. I got the video right here. She had it in her hand. She didn't even hide it. This is the thing. He can't physically take it from her, sir. You can try to use every little mumbo jumbo you want to use. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. That's why he's arrested and she's not. To the person who says, I'm wrong, a spouse does have legal rights to your phone. If that phone is purchased, anything that's purchased while y'all are married, that your spouse has a legal right to it. What are you talking about? This is in the state of Georgia. What state are you in, ma'am? Or sir? What state are you in? I'm going to show you again. What state are you in? Because you easy to ether. Here it is one more time. Right there. Right there. Right? Right? This is in the state of Georgia. So you must be in a whole different state. Because you're wrong. I have the actual law. You said that's not hiding it from her. No, she's holding it because he's trying to snatch it from her hand. If you're hiding it, you're putting it in an area that he can't find it. He knows she has it. Loudy 12. So, yeah, get ethered again, brother. Get ethered again. Shout out to my boy, the Cali Enigma in the building. All I'm saying is use your mind, fellas. Bro, listen, when you got that much money, bro, there's no reason you're supposed to be on the floor. I'm going to call the cops. Your ass getting out of here. Cool, I'm not finna put you out. I'm calling the cops. The cops gonna come put you out. And I'm gonna call my lawyer. We getting a divorce. That's how you deal with it, bro. That's why when y'all seen Jay-Z in that elevator, when the girl attacked him, he ain't do nothing. Jay-Z ain't do shit. You know why? Because Jay-Z knows that the burden is gonna be on him, especially in the public eye. If he even defend himself and grab her, the burden is gonna be on him. So he like, yo, go ahead, do what you do. Cool. And Jay-Z could have pressed charges on her if he really wanted to. That was Beyonce's sister. He didn't do it because that's his sister. Right? You saying playing keep away is hiding my phone. Doesn't matter, nigga. There's no laws around that, nigga. What is you talking about? Bro, are you something wrong with your brain, my brother? There's no laws against that in the state of Georgia, brother. What are you talking about? There's no laws against that. Period. To the person who says I'm applying the wrong law, no, I'm not. Now let's prove it to you. Let me put it on the screen for you. I'm going to go to the actual law itself. Here we go. See how people get ethered on here, y'all? Google it, Google it. I don't have to Google shit. I got it right here on the screen for you. Got it right here on the screen for you. See, I be waiting for people like you. I be waiting for people like you just come here and run your mouth so I can ether your ass. Let's go. How does equitable distribution work in Georgia? Let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right to it. What is marital property? See how people run in here and talk shit and don't know what the hell they talking about? See how they talk shit and don't even know what they talking about? Let's go right down here, right here. Personal property, like jewelry, electronics, collections, and furniture, ma'am. That's marital property in the state of Georgia. Right? Marital property. Look at this. Look at this. Regardless, read this part right here, of who has documents proving they own the property. You want to keep going? Now that covers in the state of Georgia. Let me cook your ass. In the state of Georgia, this covers these things right here. The marital home, even if it's only in one spouse's name. So even if Big Tigger paid the whole lease, half of that's hers. That's his wife. Right? To the person who said that's not the law, it is the law. I'm showing you right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here. I'm not finna argue with you no more. You gone. I don't argue with fools. And this is the reason why, I'm going to say it again, this is the reason why he's arrested and she's not. To the person who says you keep bringing up assets like that means she can do anything with the phone. You can't. Bro, listen, let me say this to you. She had his phone. She didn't damage his phone. She had his phone. He never complained that she damaged his phone. He never said she damaged his phone. He never told the cops that she damaged his phone. He told the cops that she had his phone and he wanted the phone back. That's exactly what he told the cops. Go read the report. Go read the actual police report, dog. This is the reason why he's arrested and she's not. People on YouTube don't have no mind. They try to move the goalpost. Every time you ether them, they try to move the goalpost. Cars, even if it's in one spouse's name. Didn't I tell y'all that? You can go right now. If you married in the state of Georgia, you can go buy a $400,000 car in your name. If you're married, guess what? That belongs to your wife too, nigga. You ain't gonna get mad at me, nigga. I ain't make the laws. I'm telling you what they are. I didn't make the laws, nigga. I'm telling you what they are. In the state of Georgia, nigga. Right? Right here. Right? Now listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You said, where's the police report? I'm not going to put it all on the screen because it's got personal information. But just trust me. I got everything you need to know. I got everything you need to know. I'm going to tell you to you like that. I got shit you don't got. So just shut your mouth before you get stir-fried. Because to put that report up here, it shows a lot of personal information I don't want to put up there. Right? Think about what I'm saying. Bank accounts. Even if they're in only one spouse's name in Georgia. In the state of Georgia, your bank account belongs to your wife. Yep. Oh, yeah. Your bank account belongs to your wife, nigga. Your bank account belongs to your wife. People don't understand this stuff. And when you tell them, no, nigga, that's my money, though, nigga. I made that money. That's my money. Nigga, don't matter, nigga. Once you get married, nigga, read your marriage vows. In the state of Georgia, read your marriage vows. You become one. That means mine is yours is mine. Period. I'm telling y'all this right now. Right? I'm telling y'all this right now. You right. Mr. Jones, this is why a lot of athletes put things in their parents' name. That way their wife can't have access to it if something go wrong. You're right. Or a family member's name. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. When Big Tigger said, oh, it's in my name, it's in my name. You said, does that mean she can empty the account? Yes, it do. Yes, it do. To the person who says absolutely not, yes, it do. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. They have equal assets. Matter of fact, I'll show you that law. Since you want me to keep stir-frying your ass, Loudy 12, I'm going to make it quiet. Your name is Loudy. I'm going to make you real quiet when I get finished with you. When I get finished with you, I'm going to make you real quiet. I'm going to make you real quiet. Right? Think about what I said to y'all. Right? Now, here's the thing. It's a little tricky to that. right? Because the bank accounts, here's the thing with the bank accounts, right? Here's the thing with the bank accounts, right? The bank accounts, they're considered marital property in Georgia. Right? Think about what I'm saying. The only way he'd be able to use that is she'd be able to use that is if they had access to it. If they gave him access. So as your wife, here's what most husbands do. Let me explain this to you. Because she wouldn't be able to just go in his account by herself. No, that's bro. Listen, I want to explain this to you. Let me break this down to you. Hold on. So if he gave her a card, right? Now listen. If he gave her a card, now that opens the door. Right? See, what a lot of husbands do is, this is what a lot of husbands do. Let me tell y'all this right now. I want to show y'all this. What a lot of husbands do is they get an account and they'll give their wife a card. Right? They'll get an account. And how many people in this comment section have an account and you're married and your wife got a card too? So basically, she can't just steal his card and go steal all his money like that. But if he have given her a card and access to that account, meaning if he said, hey, yeah, you can use that account, which happens more than likely in marriages, more than not. Now you have a whole different situation, right? No, you didn't cook anything, Loudy 12. Do you not see on the screen what I just showed you? It's right there. Marital property is all property that's obtained during the marriage, regardless of who holds the documents proving they own the property. Here are some specific examples of what's considered marital property in Georgia. The third line right here. Bank accounts, even if they're only in one spouse's name. Can you read or not read, sir? Can you read or not read? I'm showing you right here. Even if they're only in one spouse's name, it's still considered marital property. Why do you think whenever people get a divorce, even if a girl come in, let's say she came in with a bag and some shoes, bro, she might walk out with half your account, nigga. Don't you know that even when people get prenups, they still be getting effed over in the court system because of marriages? Ain't nobody backtracking. I'm explaining this to you 100% perfectly. Bro, get out my channel, bro. I'm not finna argue with you. You're a clown, bro. Go to somebody else's channel who you can be dumbed down with. I'm not finna argue with y'all no more. I'm not finna sit up here and explain the same thing 1,000 times. I'm showing you on the screen, literally, what's considered marital property. Now, let's look at what's considered separate property. This is right here down there. Separate property, you guys. Here it is. Here's separate property right here. Separate property is, read on your screen. Separate property is property that someone owned before they got married, or property that one spouse acquires during marriage through gift or inheritance, or bequest. Separate property is not considered part of property that will be equitably divided in a divorce. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all now. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Right? It's right here on your screen. How was marital property divided in Georgia? Here it is right here. Right? Courts going to consider a lot of things. The needs of children, financial institution, length of marriage, how much each spouse contribute to the process, and finances required to obtain the property. Fair, not equal. The court is not required to divide marital property equally. It must divide the property fairly. Fair could mean the court may award one spouse more property than another, depending on the aforementioned factors. Right? Let's give you some examples. Example 1. The couple has been married for 10 years. During the marriage, the husband works full-time and the wife stays at home to raise the children. The husband earns significantly more money than the wife. The couple owns a marital home, 2 cars, a retirement account, In this case, the court might award the wife a larger share of the marital property, given her contributions to the family and lesser earning capacity. Do you not understand now? They got a kid together, right? Do Big Tigger and this woman got a kid together? Somebody tell me in the comment section. Big Tigger and this woman got a kid together, right? To the person who says, why is she keeping his phone? Bro, that's on them. Ask Big Tigger, bro. Listen, let me say something to y'all. Let me say something to y'all. This phone thing happens a lot in people's families. It happens a lot in marriages. You don't see people going to prison over taking a wife's phone or a husband's phone. That happens all the time. It may be an argument, whatever. What happens is when it escalates to a physical situation is now when the police get involved. If you call the cops and say, hey man, my spouse took my phone, they're not going to come arrest your spouse for taking the phone. It's your spouse. Now, if it gets physical, now that's a whole different situation. This is the part people got to understand. Right? So am I saying she's even right by taking his phone? I'm not saying that. I'm telling you that by her taking his phone, the law is necessarily not punishing you for that as a spouse. This is the reason why she's not charged. And he is. So let's just say she files for divorce. She gonna get a big chunk of change off this nigga. And here's the thing, y'all ain't answering the question. Why is he so hell-bent over that phone? What's in that phone? Because check this out. If she finds anything in that phone that proves he's cheating on her, guess what that means? He got to dole out money in a divorce. Ooh, that's the part y'all not thinking about. That nigga might have been hell-bent over that phone because if what's in that phone can help her get a divorce, man, clean that nigga clock in the courthouse. Clean his clock in the courthouse. Peep what I'm telling y'all now. Peep what I'm saying, everybody in this channel. Peep what I'm saying. Right? He was hell-bent on getting that phone. What was in that phone? I'm telling y'all this. You guys don't want to listen, right? Right? Now, here's the thing. She can't look through his phone legally, which is why he should have called the cops. This is another reason why he should have called the cops. Because she cannot go through his phone legally, even if she's his wife, to get evidence against him. Right? Think about this. Because in the state of Georgia, the spouses, they have the right to legal privacy. That's why he should call the cops. That's why he's supposed to call the cops. He have a right to legal privacy in the state of Georgia. So even if she took the phone, she can't go through the phone and use evidence against him in a divorce in Georgia. That nigga should have went to the cops. Matter of fact, let me put this on the screen for y'all. That nigga should have went to the cops, called the cops, told the cops, hey, look, she got my phone. Y'all need to come get my phone. And then he filed for a divorce. She wouldn't have been able to use anything that she allegedly seen in that phone in a divorce against this nigga. That's the part people don't understand. Right? That's why I told y'all that nigga should have just called the cops. If he would have called the cops, that nigga would have had all he'd do was call his cops, call his lawyer. Nigga, we had a whole different situation. You got fools in here condoning this. Like, yeah, nigga, because I don't see no problem. Nigga, are you crazy? Nigga, you got to use your brains in them situations. They locking niggas up for putting their hands on chicks. So what am I going to do? All right, I'm going to use the law against you. I'm going to call the cops on your ass. And I'm going to call my lawyer. And I'm going to divorce your crazy ass. That's how I feel on it. Bro, and niggas out here talking about, hey, man, but y'all niggas is crazy. This is why all these niggas going to prison. Let me show y'all. A wife cannot legally look through her husband's phone without permission in the state of Georgia. In doing so, can make any evidence she finds inadmissible in a divorce proceeding. Georgia law heavily protects an individual's right to privacy even between spouses. In Georgia, spouses retain the legal right to privacy under court proceedings like ransom versus ransom. Snooping into a password-protected device without explicit permission is illegal invasion of privacy. If a phone is locked and a spouse uses a guest password, sneaks a peek while other is sleeping, or installs spyware, it violates state property laws. Big Tigger took it the wrong way. He literally took this shit the wrong way. All Big Tigger had to do was call the cops. Because he was probably worried. See, Big Tigger probably worried, like, what's she going to see on my phone? She might use this against me in divorce. In the state of Georgia, she can't use that against you in divorce. She can't take your phone, go through your phone without your permission, and use that against you. Now, it's not illegal for her to have possession of your phone. But for her to go through it and use evidence against you in a divorce proceeding, she can't do that. If Big Tigger would have known that, we got a whole different situation right now. I promise you that. The shared device exception. The only time looking through a phone is generally legal is if the husband has shared his passcode with the intent of giving full access, or if the device is a shared family device with no expectation of privacy. See, if Big Tigger knew the law, that nigga, because I'm telling you, that nigga was probably going crazy. Like, yo, if she see anything in his phone, it's going to help her get a divorce and take my bread. No, in the state of Georgia, she cannot obtain information like that. If Big Tigger would have called the cops, that nigga, she wouldn't have been able to do shit. All he'd do was call the cops, call his lawyer, and tell his lawyer, hey, look, I want to file for divorce. She couldn't get nothing from him. Anything she found in that phone, she couldn't use against him. Anything she used in that phone. But guess what? He gave her out. The reason why he gave her out, because he put his hands on her. So now she can use that to legally divorce him and take half his money. Because she was injured because he put his hands on her, and it resulted in her having an injury, which is why he's arrested. Which helps her legal case even more against him in divorce proceedings. This is why you always use your brains in these situations. Period. Right? Think about this. Georgia courts strictly enforce rules against illegally obtained evidence. If a wife intercepts messages, photos, or emails by violating her husband's privacy, a judge will likely bar that evidence from being used in a divorce case. Which means she would have been screwed. If Big Tigger would have known this, then all that nigga had to do was say, okay, do whatever you want to do. I don't give a damn what you do. I'm going to call cops on your ass. Boom. And they call the cops on her. The cops come over there and make her give the phone up. Even if she seen what's inside the phone, he done. And then let me tell y'all this. Could that nigga have had a code? See, here's another thing y'all got to understand. This is something that goes over everybody's head. Right? Did Big Tigger have a lock on his phone? Did Big Tigger have a lock on his phone? Because I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If Big Tigger had a lock on his phone and she didn't know the password, now if he gave her the password, he's fucked. Because how else would she know the password unless she stole the password? But if he had a password on that phone, or if he had screen recognition, there's no way she could have used that phone against him. The phone would have been locked. Right? And not only that, beyond having the evidence thrown out, snooping could backfire severely. Hacking a device, secretly recording conversations you're not a part of, or installing tracking software can expose a spouse to civil lawsuits or criminal felony charges under Georgia's wiretapping and computer trespassing statutes. Big Tigger went about this the whole wrong way. That shit could have backfired on her if that nigga would have took the right steps. And he could have got criminal charges against her. I try to show y'all this stuff. Y'all niggas get mad at me when I come on here and tell niggas the truth. Right? What's the right way to uncover evidence? The right way to uncover evidence is if a spouse strongly suggests adultery, which can legally bar a cheating spouse from receiving alimony in Georgia. There are proper legal avenues to gather proof. formal discovery process. Once a divorce is filed, a family law attorney can use formal legal tools. They can issue subpoenas. Right? So if she felt like this nigga had something and she felt like he was cheating and she wanted a divorce from that nigga, all she had to do was divorce him and then go get the lawyers to subpoena his phone records. That's why I told y'all Big Tigger handled the whole situation wrong. He handled the whole situation wrong. All that nigga had to do was call. If he called the cops, that nigga would have had no case right now. In fact, she might have been in trouble if she would have tried to use anything she found in his phone against him in a divorce proceeding. She would have been in trouble. People don't know this. People don't know this. All Big Tigger had to do was call the cops on her ass and call his lawyer and file for divorce. Period. Telling y'all this again. Right? They can issue subpoenas to cellular companies for phone logs or file a request for production of documents to legally compel the husband to turn over specific digital records. Right? She could hire a licensed PI to track him. Those are the ways you get the evidence in Georgia. That's why I told y'all, Big Tigger this dude was dumb. He's going to prison, bro. He shouldn't have did any of that. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga was going crazy over that phone. Bro, I ain't no way I'm going crazy over that phone like that. Because if he knew the law, he would have already known, man, she can't use shit that she got in that phone without my permission against me. Think about that. Right? And that's the thing. Everybody in this channel, we all don't know the different details of their relationship. Meaning, we don't know the intimate details of how they operate. Some men give their wife full access to their phone. They're like, baby, I don't care. You can use my phone. Some men don't. Same thing with some women. You know what I'm saying? Some women are very private with their phones. They take their phone to the bathroom, nigga. Nigga, they take their phone everywhere, nigga. Nigga ain't leaving their phone nowhere, nigga. And some women just don't care. They leave their phone around. They don't care. Right? Some husbands, they don't care. They leave the phone with the wife. They ain't worried about it. The wife can have the phone, use the phone. They ain't tripping. They not fighting for it. None of that shit. Some people operate differently off that phone shit. But to think about all this over a phone, think about this. This nigga gonna lose his job over a phone. He gonna lose his freedom over a phone. He gonna lose his money over a phone. When all that nigga had to do was use a phone and call the cops. And niggas wanna get mad at me and come here talking about I'm capping when I'm telling niggas the truth. Think about what I'm saying. And if everybody's saying, well, oh, she's the problem, why didn't Big Tigger call the cops? See, y'all not hold them accountable for nothing. If she's all this problem, Big Tigger didn't have a problem with her up until this moment. That's the part everybody missing out and leaving out. They leaving that whole part out. Right? They're leaving that whole part out. Listen, people, what I'm saying to y'all. People, what I'm saying to y'all, right? So that's where I'm at with it. Homie should have just called the cops, man. If it's that bad with Shorty, she got your phone, don't want to give your shit back or something like that, I ain't call the police, nigga. When the police come over there, she gonna get that shit up. That way you save yourself. That man would have saved himself all kind of. Now he got to pay money for a lawyer. He not going to get paid while he out of the radio station. Think about how long you going to be without income. Bro, that's going to hurt. While this case is playing out, that's going to fucking hurt, bro. Then you facing going to prison. You facing a potential other legal fees because you probably going to have a divorce. And it's a kid involved. Right? To the person who said this is a setup, nigga, sit down and shut the fuck up, bro. You don't say it's a setup when I'm cooking Donald Trump. You don't say it's a setup when I'm in here cooking Jeffrey Epstein. You don't say it's a setup when I'm in here cooking Ghislaine Maxwell. You don't say it's a setup when I'm in here cooking the Abercrombie and Fish CEO. Nigga, sit your ass down and shut up. In the comment section talking about, hey man, you're not real, nigga, shut up. I don't see you in any of these videos in here when I'm holding the same energy to the white dudes that I do to the black dudes. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I'll just be honest with you. I'm telling y'all what the truth is. Because I'm tired of seeing brothers get locked up for stupidity, nigga. You talking about, you don't see the thing with Big Tigger? Man, listen, bro. Marcellus Wiley got to worry about having a 13-year-old on his helmet. Man, be quiet, bro. Talking about it's going to get easier to convict us. Yeah, and nigga, they're putting it on tape. Nigga, what do you mean it's going to be easier to convict you? Nigga, these niggas is doing shit on tape. Diddy shit on tape beating Cassie. Big Tigger situation on tape with the girl Alicia. You damn fool. What the hell is wrong with you, man? No self-control skills. No ability to stand up and walk away and say, you know what, man, it is what it is. I'm going to call the cops on your ass. And I'm going to call my lawyer and divorce your ass. I'm not the one that went and put handcuffs on Big Tigger. The cops did. He the one facing 3 to 20. All I'm doing is providing the information. Nigga, you don't get mad at Channel 10. You don't get mad at Fox 5. But you won't get mad at me for coming in here and reporting the news. Nigga, sit down and shut up. You niggas are low vibrational, uneducated, and it's sad. You need somebody that's going to tell you the truth. If a lot of y'all niggas daddies would have told y'all the truth, y'all asses wouldn't have been in prison for the time you was in prison, nigga. Keep it 100. Y'all want to sit out here and protect foolishness. Black folk always want to get behind the wrong thing. It's crazy to me, man. But y'all notice, every time we in here talking about Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, Jeffrey Epstein allegations, Ghislaine Maxwell, these niggas ain't nowhere to be found. Mike Jeffries, Eric Swalwell, he ain't nowhere to be found. I don't see that nigga in them videos. And he ain't say nothing because he ain't there. He don't be in them videos. People, I'm telling y'all now. It's the honest to God truth. I got more videos on my channel on Donald Trump than I do anybody else. Do you see that nigga in them videos? No. I have more videos on allegations against Donald Trump than I do anybody else. Think about it. Think about it. And they come in here and they criticize you when you get on Trump. Oh, man, because he taking on. It don't matter who you get on here and get on. It's a lose-lose situation. But I know one thing. I'm telling the truth. If Big Tigger would have took his ass and called the cops and called his lawyer, that nigga wouldn't have no charges. He wouldn't be facing no prison time. And he would have saved a lot of money in legal fees. And he'll still be getting a check. Now think about it. Because he moved the way he moved, he ain't getting no check. He going to have hella legal fees. He going to be facing a divorce with a kid involved. With a videotape. With a woman who got injuries to her face. Nigga, that's a recipe for disaster. When all that nigga had to do was say, okay, you got my phone. Cool. No problem. Call the cops on your ass. I'm going to call my lawyer, get a divorce. It ain't going to be nothing else. I'm not wasting my energy with you. Think about it. They all come on and criticize, oh, Tigger, but what about her missing kid? What about Big Tigger's decision to deal with this woman? After all that happened, he still went and married her. But see, y'all don't have no questions about that thought process, do you? You don't. I'm just being honest with y'all. You don't. It's disgusting work, man. I'm telling y'all this, bro. Y'all see this shit every day. You always have to think about how it's going to affect you. If I put my hands on this woman and a nigga's recording me, nigga, I'm thinking, he thinking wrong. He thinking, oh, I ain't punching her, so I ain't slapping her, so I ain't beating nigga. That's not the law. The law specifically says in Georgia, you can't do what you did on tape. And because he didn't know that, now he up shit creek without a paddle. Just be honest with y'all, man. A lot of niggas wouldn't be in prison if they just walked away and called the cops. Hey, man, look. Because all the women ain't always right. A lot of these women be on some foul shit, man. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. But niggas be making it worse by their reactions. And y'all don't want to tell the truth about this. That's why we got a prison full of Negroes. Then once you get to prison, you start thinking about how I'm telling you right now. Like, damn, I wish I would have did that shit, man. I wish I would have just went and called the cops. Nigga, this is what I'm telling you the whole time. Now you want to think like that? I'm telling you, bro. We live in a whole new era, a whole new age. That's the thing y'all got to remember. This is not the year of your grandfather and grandmother anymore. At that age, that type of shit can fly. It don't fly no more in this era. In this era, man, you have to keep receipts on everything, my nigga. And calling the cops is a big ass receipt in your favor. Period. You want a receipt in your favor? I'm calling the cops on your ass. Do that shit to me. Take my phone like that and act like you don't want to get back. Okay, cool. I ain't gonna argue with you. I'm gonna go right over here. I'm gonna call the cops on your ass. And when the cops come and I'm gonna tell them you took my phone, you don't want to get my phone back, you can get my fucking phone back. Then once you get my phone back, call my lawyer, I'm getting divorced from your ass. Now what have I done? I put myself in the driver's seat. Instead of in the back seat with handcuffs on, nigga. Somebody tell y'all that, y'all get mad and start acting all overly emotional and stuff. I'm telling y'all this. Right? Yeah, man. You gotta just be able to walk away from these type of situations, man. Sometimes it might make you feel away or whatever. Man, you gotta walk away from that shit, bro. Like, hey, man, it is okay. That's how you want to play. Okay, cool, no problem. Just what you want to do. Now, when I call the cops on your ass, don't say nothing. Right? Big Tigger should have called 911. Hey, man, look, I'm at home. I have my wife over here causing a major disturbance. She's taking my phone. She's taking my property, man. I know it's our property, but I asked for it back. She won't give it back. Can you please send me an officer to help resolve this situation? Because I don't want to put my hands on her to physically remove that from her. And I don't want any issues. Period. That's all you do. They send a cop out there. The cop tell her, hey, this is what you got to do. And if she get off with the cop take her ass to jail. Then, once you get your shit back, you call your lawyer. Hey, look, I need you to immediately go and file a divorce. Boom. Now you got a police report where you called the cops, you have a police report, and you file a divorce. That's what smart niggas do. Dumb niggas do that shit dumb niggas, a damn fool does this. That's what an idiot does. A damn fool does that. A damn fool is worth millions of dollars and do shit like that. That's an idiot. And anybody tell y'all otherwise, they a fool too. Ain't no way I'm worth millions of dollars and I'm doing this. No way. You can never get me to this point. Nope. Calling the cops on your ass. Calling the cops on you. Because once I know what type of time it is and how you moving, I'm going to diffuse all that instantly. I'm going to diffuse that shit, nigga. I'm going to call the cops on your crazy ass. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, when the cops come, I call the cops. Now the tables are reversed. I call my lawyer. Then when I called my lawyer and filed a divorce, I got the police report where I called the cops on the record. That helps you. This don't help. And this is the thing I be telling cats. That doesn't help. He made the biggest mistake of his career doing this dumb shit. There's no mistake bigger than he made. None.
Get back my phone.
Get off of me!
Give me back my phone.
Get off of me!
Give me back my phone. You don't need to leave me for.
Get off of
What
me!
do you need it for?
Get off of me! Please get off of
As
me!
soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off
It's
of me!
my phone.
Please get off of me!
Register in my name.
Please get off of me!
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Sorry.
Get off of me!
See, he had his hand on her head, and he said, "You sticking my earring in my ear." See, look at his left hand. Right? And he said, "Well, sorry." Now he moves his hand.
Sorry.
Get off of me!
Bro, when it come like this, bro, you gotta call the cops, my nigga. Bro, hey, listen. Let me just keep it 1,000 with y'all. Whenever it gets like this with you and a woman, it's over with, bro. The fucking relationship is over with. To all the people in the comment section saying she's a nutcase, no, he's a nutcase. Because he's on the floor rolling in the dirt with this. See, y'all don't want to tell the truth about this shit. He's a nutcase. Because he's rolling in the dirt with this chick. When you a big time nigga, you don't get down like this. Straight up. I ain't never rolling in the dirt with you like that. Ever. Once a relationship gets to this, it's a wrap, nigga. You on the floor like this, nigga, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops. The cops come to get my shit, and we getting a divorce. No question. Game over. There ain't nothing else to talk about. Once a relationship get to this, y'all, you have to walk away, bro. I'm sorry. Ain't no way, bro. You have to walk away. Look at this shit. You have to walk away. And you have a kid recording. You have to walk away, bro. You have, look at this. He's pushing her down to get up. You have to walk away. Yeah, and y'all niggas talking about, oh, I don't see that nigga. Are you crazy? Why you think they arrested this dude? You $1 million nigga doing this. That's wild, bro. You should never be, bro. That situation right there lets you know I don't need to be in a relationship with this person. This ain't no relationship right here. This is insane craziness. Peep game what I'm telling y'all now. This is not a relationship. This is insanity. Think about what I'm saying to y'all now. Right? Call the cops, bro. All that nigga had to do was call the cops. That's it. Right? That energy that they have right here, bro. Like the brother said in the comment section, that's bro, that's a disastrous type of energy, bro. I would never want to live like that, my nigga. If I gotta live like that with a chick, I'm not never supposed to be with you. Right? It ain't never supposed to get to this.
You're a fucking man.
My phone.
Tigger, get off of me.
Her eyes are already jacked up. Look at her eye, y'all. Her eye on the bottom, it looked like it's already swollen, the part on the bottom. So the top part didn't look like it happened yet. Look at the eye on the bottom. See that little thing on the bottom right there? Right here? It looked like it's already, that bottom part looked like it's swollen. Because remember, the upstairs shit happened later on. This happened first. So the videos have been released in reverse. Her eye looked like it was already swollen because this had started allegedly in the bedroom. Look at her eye. Her eye looks like it's already swollen right there. Like right here. It's like it's already swollen right there. Right? You can see it. Let me see if I can get a better look in this. Yeah, you can see it right there. That eye looks like she got a black eye right there. You see that? She looks like she got a black eye right there. That's what it looks like right there. She got a black eye. Because you can see the mark from and I'm talking about the bottom of her eye. The bottom of her eye right there, right? Because remember, even right here on the picture, on the bottom of her eye, that eye was worse at the bottom. The top cut didn't happen until after this. That's when they went upstairs in the computer room and her shit got split open. Peep game now. When a relationship gets to this, bro, it's over with, bro. I'm telling y'all this, man. It's over with, bro. So something happened even before this to get her eye like that, like it was. See, niggas don't even be peeping this shit. They don't even be peeping this shit, bro. Look at her eyes.
Tigger.
Her eyes already fucked up. And the kid is recording them. So the person who says, how can you say he's a nutcase? He's a nutcase because he's dealing with one. It takes a nutcase to deal with one. See, let me tell you something. When you're not a fool, when you're not a damn fool, you don't entertain this type of shit. See, let me educate everybody listening to this comment section. When you are on a different level, you do not stoop down and educate buffoonery. You don't. You entertain, excuse me, you don't entertain buffoonery. What am I saying? Bro, I'm not doing this shit with you. I ain't doing this shit with you. Bro, you want to do all that? Hey, look, I'm just going to call the cops on your ass. I'm going to let the cops come wheel your ass out of here. Simple as that. Once you start rolling the dirt and you bring yourself down to a person's level, then you're right there on their level. That's what the part people don't understand. That's why I tell y'all people don't use a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Mind is a terrible thing to waste. Once you start doing this type of, you put yourself on that level. And that's the last thing you want to do. As a decent human being, that's the last thing you want to do. Right? Tell me in the comment section if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Her eyes are already swollen. You can see it right there. That swollen part is already swollen. The top part ain't even cut yet. Niggas ain't finna tell y'all that. That swollen part already. So where did she get that swollen eye from upstairs? Because that swollen eye happened upstairs before they came downstairs. Because remember, this started in the bedroom. Peep game. Peep game. Right? So think about what I just said. To the person who said he's clearly not hurting her, you're not listening to what I'm saying to you, brother. Her eyes are already swollen. How did her eye get swollen on the bottom part? That's first of all. And second of all, in Georgia, it doesn't matter if he tried to or didn't try to. In Georgia, if he grabs her and she gets hurt, even by accident, it's his fault. Learn the law. And I'm talking to you, TZ Squire. Learn the law, brother. You guys, if you don't know the law, you can't speak. That's the Georgia law. Georgia law says it doesn't matter if the accident was an accident. And to the person who says I'm wrong like I was about Marcus, I ain't wrong about Marcus Wiley. What are you talking about? I didn't say the girl said he put his finger in her jaw, you idiot. I said she said that. I said she said the girl witnessed the incident. What are you talking about? Get off my channel, bum. Go back and listen to my words correctly. If not, stay the hell off my channel. You guys perpetuate and praise demons. I have a problem with y'all. And I don't like any of you. And any man that's tussling up like this with a chick, nigga, you ain't no real boss type of nigga. Because I'm not getting down like this with no chick like that. I'm sorry, bro. Take your crazy ass and go do whatever you want to do. I'm not finna get roll in the dirt with you. Not finna happen.
Do you not?
Now listen to the youngin. Somebody said who's recording. Listen to the youngin.
Do you not see Autumn cry?
Y'all see that? Listen to the youngin.
Do you not see Autumn cry? Do you not see Autumn cry?
Now he forced her down right there. But y'all didn't see that, did you? You ain't see him force her down with his hands right there? Did y'all not see that? Y'all did not see him force her down with them hands right there? Look how he forced her down. Now, see, niggas ain't talking about that. Now, look, y'all. Look at his right hand. Look at his right hand. Right hand, right arm, right hand, right hand, right hand.
Autumn crop.
Play it again.
See autumn crop.
Y'all want to keep playing these games? That's why I told y'all he going to prison, bro. Once they show this shit in court, bro, that nigga should never. He should have went and called the cops, bro. Nigga over a phone, my nigga.
Autumn crop.
Man, she can have that phone, bro. She can have that phone. Cali, I'm trying to tell you, the nigga should have just Cali. Shout out to my boy, the Cali Enigma. Oh, let me get Cali right. Cali. Oh shit, my bad. Hold on. Damn. Hold on, y'all. My bad, Cali. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my nigga Cali right. There you go, Cali. I gave you a wrench. My bad, dog. I meant to give you a wrench, not block you. Shout out to my boy Cali. That's all I'm saying. The nigga should have called the cops. Nigga, all you gotta do is call the cops. Nigga, it's over with. Nigga, you call the cops, nigga, it's over with. Nigga, just call the cops. Yo, she got my phone. She don't want to get that shit back. Bro, y'all gotta come over here and get her, man.
Do you not see autumn crop?
Right there. Bro, listen. And they nigga don't even see this little shit I'm showing y'all.
Crop. Do you not see autumn crop?
Yeah, nigga being quiet now. Why niggas being quiet now? This nigga doing all this for a phone. Damn right, Cal, you always gotta walk away. When it's a chick like this, bro, man, look, I'm out on you, bro. Like, I'm already, if a chick acting like the way they say she acting, I'm already not fitting to put myself in that situation. I'm already thinking like, yo, how am I gonna get out of this marriage? Period. So I'm gonna call the cops on you to get that on record, and then I'm gonna divorce you. Now I got the record, and I'm gonna file the divorce before you can file a divorce. Now see the boy said, yes you did. You see, the boy seen that. Look at this again. Look at his right arm when he forced her down right here. And the boy, he seen that. He said, yo, what you, listen to the boy. Now y'all heard that? Listen to the boy, y'all.
Do you not see autumn crop?
Yo, the young boy is mad. He like, yo, what you doing, man? And he nigga gonna talk about some, bro, this nigga sad in society we live in, nigga. I'm just trying to tell you, man. To the dude who said he put his hand on his back, man, he pushed that thing down, man. Look at that shit, bro. Keep it 100, my nigga. You can hear by the way she hit the floor, bro.
Autumn crop.
That nigga put that force in right there. Right here. Right. Boom, right there. Play it again for you.
The autumn crop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gonna get the smoke. Cause I'm finna show you, nigga. That's why the young boy started saying something. Look at the young boy. When the young boy seen that, listen to what the young boy said.
Tigger, get off my phone. Do you not see autumn crop?
To the person who said he didn't force her down, yes he did. He put his hand on her back, his right hand on her back, and forced her down. Look at it. Right here. Bro, y'all niggas like to lie. I don't like to lie. I guess y'all say that he didn't push down on her to get up either, did you? I guess he didn't push down on her to get up either, did he? So he didn't do this right here, did he? He didn't push down on her to get up either, did he? I'm just going to show you this on the screen. Remember when he got up? He ain't pushed down his weight on her back. Nah, he ain't do that. He ain't do that to get up. He still got his hand on her back. Look at it. She don't got no hand on him. But look at this. He still got that look. There was no reason for him to do that. He used her to get up. Y'all niggas is crazy. These YouTube niggas is out of their mind. Look at this. So he had to do that to get up, right? Man, y'all niggas is insane, bro. I can tell you right now, I can see what's going on with a lot of people in the country and their homes, man. It's sad, bro. Y'all niggas going out sad condoning this type of stuff. When a nigga should have just called the cops. Look at this. When Ghostface Killer went at him, he ain't say nothing. Ghostface Killer went right at this nigga. That nigga ain't say nothing. See, you gotta know all the little tactics. When you see these little tactics, look, he still got his hand down on her. But I guess y'all niggas don't see that, right? Oh, he ain't doing nothing to you. Okay, nigga. Y'all niggas don't see that, do you? Like I said, low vibrational. Low vibrational. Little licks he getting in. I know what it is, bro. You can't play this game with me. I know what I'm seeing. Why is his hand still on his back, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody tell me in the comment section. Why is his hand still on her back? Right? Why is that? Why is that? Make it make sense. He told y'all nothing happened. When he went on the radio, he said nothing happened. Nigga, this is something. Something happened, nigga. I'm telling y'all this, bro. So this is what I'm saying to y'all, right? Bro, to the brother who said she did some acting, nigga, you don't have to do no acting when your eyes fucked up like that, my nigga. Bro, her eye was fucked up already. Remember, this is the second time. Listen, so that's the bedroom right there. Y'all see the bedroom? Look at all that shit on the floor in the bedroom. That's where it started, right there in the bedroom. Look in the bedroom. See all that shit on the floor in the bedroom? To the person who said she's playing for the camera, nigga, she ain't playing for no camera, nigga. She's telling nigga get off her. Look, she's already got a black eye, nigga. You don't play for the camera when your face is fucked up like that, nigga. Look, she's already got a black eye. Look at it. Look at her eye. You niggas is crazy. Look at that left eye. That's the same eye you see in that picture right there. So y'all gonna say nothing happened though, right? Nah, ain't nothing happened, nigga. Y'all gonna say ain't nothing happened. Why is her eye black already, nigga? It ain't split open yet. That happened when they went to the other room. Come on now. Come on now. This is before, let me say this again. This is before the cut over the left eye. She ain't even had a cut on the left eye because the left eye was bleeding bad. Remember, the left eye cut when they went to the room and she got ran to that door. So this is two different injuries she got on her face right there that y'all see on the screen. The black eye and then the cut to the eye on the front. See? Nah, to the person who said she had black circles, you a lie. I got pictures of her before. She ain't had that. You a damn lie. That's the same injury right there you see right there. That's the same injury she got right there. Nigga, stop lying. Ain't no woman walking around with no normal mark like that on her eye, nigga. That's a black eye, nigga. Cut it out, nigga. Like I said. So he walks her in here. And look, he's got his weight on her back too. Now he doesn't. Now she's just kneeling down. Look, see how he puts his arm on his back, on her back? Bro, once you're doing this, bro, it's over with, bro. Look, y'all. Boom. Boom. See that force right there? Boom. Boom. Why you had to do that? Boom. See, y'all niggas don't like niggas telling the truth. Boom. 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 You see that? Y'all niggas, like I said, you should never be in this situation right here. ever. Look, boom, boom, boom. Peep this now. Now let's keep going. Now look at all them clothes all over the floor. Ain't nobody asking why is all that shit all over the floor. Why is that shit all over the floor like that? Bro, something was happening in that crib for that shit to be all over the floor like that, bro.
I'm not doing it. She drunk. Bro.
See all them clothes on the floor, bro? Bro, whenever your relationship get like that, it's over, nigga. Call the cops, get a divorce. Call the cops, get a divorce, dog. Let me be honest with y'all, man. Call the cops, get a divorce. Call the cops, get a divorce, man. It's a wrap, bro. Bro, look at her, look at him. Standing over top of her, bro. It's over with. Clothes all over the floor, bro. You going to prison. This is why I'm trying to tell niggas. Niggas don't be wanting to listen, bro.
You literally stop.
Then look, he's still, look, he's still trying to, bro, this is crazy.
Stepping on Al.
Look at all that shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you this. Look.
She can give me the phone and it'll be over.
He said she can give me the phone and it'll be over. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
She can give me the phone and it will be over.
Yo, man.
Bro,
Yo, that nigga's wild. Man.
I'm not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Bro, look. Bro, that nigga want that phone bad, bro. He want that phone bad, bro.
Get off.
Give me my phone.
She like, get off of me, man.
If I was anybody else, you wouldn't.
She said, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing it. That's crazy. Man.
Bro, Mr.
Damn.
Mr. Tigger, get off of her now.
Bro, that's wild, man. That's how niggas go to prison every day. Every day, this how niggas going to prison. So the person who say he gonna get a plea deal, he can't get no less than 3 years. So if he get a plea deal, he might get 3 years. He facing 3 to 20. He's already said he ain't do nothing. And what's in that phone? Bro, what is in that phone, my nigga? That's the question we gotta ask. What is in the phone? What's in the phone? Bro, Cali, listen, I don't understand it, bro. I be trying to say this stuff, bro. They be thinking I be hating on black folk. Bro, I be telling niggas the truth, bro. This shit will get niggas in prison for a long time. It's going to cost this nigga so much money, this whole situation. And these niggas don't even see this shit, bro. Like, look, why was it necessary to do this when you got up? That nigga put both hands in her back. Look at this. One hand to the dude who says she's a performer. How is she performing this right here? Is she performing? That nigga's got both hands in her back getting up. How is she performing? Answer that question. You said she performing. How is she performing, dog? He's the one trying to grab her from her. She's not flailing. Once again, she's not flailing her arms. She's not throwing punches at this nigga. Once again, look, you haven't seen one time her throw a punch, flail, or anything. The only thing she's done is curl up. I have to say that. Most women would be flailing, throwing punches. She's not doing that. It's him doing all the reaching. Once again, look at this. That's him doing all the action. She's just curled up, trying to... Bro, that nigga want that phone, my nigga. What's in that phone? Look at that. Look. Then you gotta tell me this. Why did he have to do this when he got up? That's the only question I have for y'all. Why did he have to do this? When he got up, look, he put the left hand on her. He put the right hand on her. Why did he have to do that? So is that getting his property? Is that getting his property right there, dog? That's all I'm asking you. Is that getting it? Y'all tell me in the comment section. Why did he have to do that to the girl? Is that getting his property? That's all I'm asking y'all. Bro, she got both hands underneath her. She's not even a threat to hit you. This nigga cold, bro. Look. Bro, this is sad, bro. Then look. So he's pressuring to get up. Look. Y'all, I'm not, this is not something I'm making up. Y'all see it right here. Nigga, when they don't get mad at me for telling the truth, I don't give a fuck. I tell you right now, you can get mad at me, mad as you want. That nigga going to prison. I'm telling y'all this. He should have went and called the cops. He should have went and called the cops. Right? Should have went and called the cops. I'm waiting on somebody in the comment section to defend how he's getting up. Ain't nobody got no defense? Or y'all just gonna keep out here kicking the can down the street and capping for foolishness? Look, still got his left hand on her. Why? She ain't swung on you one time, dog. Why? But y'all cool with this type of shit, right? But nothing happened, right? As I said before, nothing happened. She ain't flopping. She ain't flailing around. None of this shit. Niggas gotta tell the truth, bro. Telling y'all this. Yeah, you saw it. Gregory, you saw it. But these niggas out here just be lying, bro. Shit sad, man. Sad. She already came out the room with a black eye. She come out the room with that black eye on the bottom. Right? Then, the other video, when they went upstairs to the other video, she says, take a picture of me, I'm bleeding. That's when they was in the office. To the person who says I'm wrong, he's going to get probation. You're not getting probation for this. He got a mandatory minimum of 3 years, not probation. Once again, to the person in the comment section, oh, he's probably going to get probation. Nope. He's got a mandatory minimum of 3 years in prison. Period. Here it is right here. See how I show y'all these facts? Oh, he's probably going to get probation. Nope. It's right there. Because Big Tigger's charges stem from a domestic dispute with his wife, Alicia Brown, the updated statutory breakdown is as follows. Aggravated battery, family violence, felony. Prison time, 3 to 20 years. Told you. That's just for that one charge. And the other charge, and it says, because the alleged victim is his spouse, the standard 1 year baseline increases. If convicted, a judge must sentence him to a minimum of 3 years in prison. Try to tell y'all this. And niggas don't want to listen to me. At all. The judge must sentence him. Right? Must sentence him to 3 years. That's a whole different situation once you get to the Georgia family violence laws. A minimum of 3 years. So he facing 3 to 20. He gets a minimum of 3. So let's say the judge say, you know what, I'm going to give you 10. Think about that. Shit crazy, man. That's why you walk away from situations like this. It's not your wife, man. You got to be in a situation like this. This is not your wife. And you're not her husband. Period. She's already got a black eye, but she doesn't have the split eye yet. The eye's just black. So it already lets you know they coming out that room. That room is already junky. You can see his stuff all over the floor in that room. Look at that room, y'all. You can see right there from that cut. It was already stuff going on in that room. The cabinet or the dresser open right here. This dresser open. Stuff all over the floor. Then it doesn't help that you got anybody who knows when you walking on that type of floor they got and you got church socks on, or you got those type of socks on, it's a slippery floor. So you already grabbing her on a slippery floor. Anybody who knows that. You got a house and you got that type of floor and you walking around in socks, oh, it's slippery than a mofo. She got on shoes. She's not swinging on him or nothing. She kneeled down. See how he balled up his fist? Why did he have to ball up his fist right there? Answer that question. I want everybody to answer this question. Why did he ball up his fist right there? Diabolical work, man. And niggas on YouTube take up for this shit, man. Diabolical work, my nigga. And niggas from YouTube take up for this. Why did he ball his fist up like that and put on her back? Answer that question. Y'all don't want to answer that question. Y'all don't want to answer that question. Come on, man. What was in that phone, bro? Bro, what was in that phone? And then listen to how mad the young boy got. Young boy was so mad, bro.
She drunk. Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want to call. She can give me the phone and it'll be over. She can give me the phone and it will be over.
Bro, just get over it.
Hold on, did I see something? Hold on, y'all. Oh, no, I thought I saw something.
Bro, just get over it. She's gonna
I'm not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me, Tigger.
Give me my phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
If you say so. Give me my phone.
She's not kicking the nigga. She's not swinging on the nigga. Bro, that nigga going crazy over that phone, bro. Oh. Bro, what's in that phone, my G?
Bro, just get over it. Oh. Get off of me! Mister!
So the person said this is too performative. No, it's not. He made it that way. And I'm going to tell you why he made it that way. He made it that way because he interacted with her. He gave it credence. And that's the problem right there. He gave it credence. And you guys you don't use your minds to think about what I'm telling y'all. Big Tigger Great gave it credence by rolling on the floor with this girl. He should have never did that, bro. If he would have never did that, he probably had a case. The fact that he did that, he has no case. He has no case, the fact that he did that. Right? Listen now. And again, this is the reason why I'm telling y'all, before I leave, this is why I'm telling y'all, he's going to prison. Bro, because of the legal reality is that she can't even drop the charges if she want to. So the person said, why didn't the boy call the cops? Man, who knows, man? It's a youngin', man. You never know, man. Youngin', you can't really fault the youngin'. You know what I'm saying? That's a youngin'. When it's a youngin', man, you can't really question a youngin's thought process. You know? You only question the thought processes of the adults. And I'm just telling y'all, like, if I was Big Tigger and I have a wife where it has to be in this type of situation, that's not my wife. I'm not married. We're getting a divorce. I'm not being with you no more. And that's all it should have been. It should have been that, and that's it. And you can get mad at me. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm just being honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he should have just called the cops, got it on record, and divorced her. Simple as that. But since he didn't do that, now he's got a whole bunch of legal problems, man. Both with divorce and with, his job security in the future and his freedom, all that. He finna lose everything. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Yeah, you're right, Kelly. Probably didn't want to call the cops. Bro, nigga don't want to call the cops on his pops, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Bro, that's crazy. You know what I mean? But again, man, walk away, fellas. That's my whole point to telling y'all. This man going to prison, bro, because he didn't walk away. He got a mandatory 3 years. So the judge had to sentence him to at least 3 years. This is the problem people got to understand. The judge has to sentence him to 3 years. Right? That's the part y'all can't forget. That's why when everybody say, "What you mean he going to prison?" He have a mandatory. The judge, read this again. Because the alleged victim is his spouse. This is in the state of Georgia. The standard 1 year baseline, which means it would have been a minimum 1 year. If convicted, a judge must sentence him to a minimum of 3 years. So those are the sentencing guidelines. The judge can't say, well, I'm going to go outside. No, the judge has to go by the law. Right? Think about this. Think about what I just said. Yeah, so y'all see this. Y'all see this, man. Right? Right? So yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You know? It's crazy, bro. Right? So what a judge can do is a judge can say, look, we'll give you a year in probation or 2 years probation and you have to serve 1 year. Right? Think about this. Think about what I just said to y'all. Right? So he could potentially get out with that, multi-year probation. But he's fighting it. That's the thing, bro. He's saying he didn't do nothing. He's fighting it. So if he's going to court fighting it, bro, he gonna have to take a plea, my nigga. He gonna take a plea. He gonna have to take a plea. He's fighting it, so he's not like once the video came out, I know he's probably thinking about it. I think he's gonna try and take a plea. If he takes it to court, here's the thing though, bro. If he takes the plea, it's gonna end his career. Cause he's gonna be found guilty. That's gonna end his fucking career. It's almost like he have to go to trial and beat the case. Because they're not gonna be able to hire him no more with that on his resume. That's the thing y'all don't understand. That's why he had to come out and fight it and say I ain't do shit. Because of his career. Nobody knows what his financial situation looked like. See what I'm saying? He may need that job. Right? So here's the thing. Like if he take a plea, he would be admitting guilt. And then he'll get blackballed. He won't get hired nowhere else. Not in his profession. He'll probably lose his job, lose all his benefits, lose his reputation. Right? And because he'll be a felony offender, it's going to be hard for him to, get back on at that level like that. Because he would have been found, guilty. You see what I'm saying? So we'll see. He's fighting the case though. He's not right now. So, but later on he can turn and say, you know what, man, fuck it, man. I ain't gonna win this case. But if he does that, he knows that's gonna screw over his career, bro. He should have thought about that, bro. That whole time he should have been like, yo, if this chick doing this, bro, once she took in your phone, man, you gotta call the cops, bro. Right? Yeah, well, if he gets probation, it will be maybe they'll say, look, we'll give you 2 years probation, you'll do a year in prison. You know what I'm saying? A year in jail. And 2 years probation. First time offender, boom. But if he goes to trial, oh, he's fucked. Right? Like if he stays what he's doing right now, which is try to go to trial and beat the case and loses, man. And they send, because when you take them to trial, that's when they really come hit you. So you better believe he's going over every scenario with his lawyers right now, man. Every scenario. Y'all let me know what y'all feel. And here's the last thing I'm going to tell y'all. This whole situation is crazy because when the first video dropped, you guys, we never thought a second video was coming. Now that this video dropped, man, who knows what else might come out, bro. Who knows what else might come out, bro. Now I'm on the mindset that, damn, what if they got a third video in the room? Hold on, let me see something. Let me see if there's another video out right now before I say something, before I go off. Hold on, bro. I'm going to check this real quick before I go off. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I want to check this. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, those are the ones. Right? Yeah, man. Bro, that cell phone shit crazy, bro. That cell phone shit crazy, bro. Yeah, man. Wow, bro. What's in that phone, though, man? What's in that goddamn phone? Bro, this nigga's going hard for that phone. Like, share, subscribe, man. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Callie. We got to see. Like, I don't know if he have a history or not, so I don't want to put that on him. But I'm just saying, in this case, he knows her. Like, this ain't the first. To me, this ain't the first time this type of shit happened. So, if this ain't the first time, bro, he should have just went to the cops. That nigga should have called the cops and called his lawyer and divorced her ass, nigga. Period. That nigga was that concerned about that phone, nigga. Wow. Right? Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Salute everybody that's tapped on in, man. Appreciate y'all. Right? And people who say it's not domestic violence, they don't know what domestic violence is. In Georgia, if you physically put your hands on your wife in any way, shape, or form, trying to move her, remove something from her, anything, they call it domestic violence. So, I mean, this is the thing. Right? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.